everyone, hope you all are doing great. If you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future videos. Coming to today's topic, it is about the deep-rooted healing services which we provide. Um, it is basically the healings, the issues whose reasons are deeply rooted, which you may or may not be aware of. You might just think that, okay, this is some problem. I don't know what problem it is, but it is just affecting me. There is something wrong. You know, those people can also come. Second thing is, if there is any incident, anything which has happened in your childhood or in your past which affects you, and you want to get rid of that traumatic memory, although on the conscious level you know that it's okay, it is gone, it's over, but still it is influencing your life in the form of your beliefs, your personality, your behavior, your thought process. So even that is can be healed. Any kind of addictions, any kind of illnesses, physical, mental, emotional problems, any spiritual blocks, any unwanted patterns which you don't know the reason for, any belief systems which you don't know the reason for, right? Any kind of problems whose reason you may or may not know, any incident which has already happened years before but it is still impacting you, or maybe nothing happened at all which you can recall of, but still there is something which is bothering you. So all these people, any addictions, of course, financial problem, relationship problem, maybe you are attracting similar people in your life, similar situations in your life, financial struggles in your life, no matter how good you try, how hard you work. Yeah, certain, if you feel that, okay, there are many karmic people I'm attracting in my life, I don't know what karmas I did that I'm facing so much of problems, right? So all these people can come for these deep rooted healing therapies, again depending on the problems. In the next video we will be discussing that which person can go for which therapy specifically, for now, in this video, we will be discussing about few myths of deep-rooted healing therapies and how we conduct deep-rooted healing therapies, which is applicable to this entire series, all the deep-rooted healing services which we provide. That is your hypnotherapy, your age regression, your inner child healing, your womb regression, your past life regression therapy, your future life regression therapy, your parallel quantum lives therapy, your Akashic records therapy, your quantum healing, your life between life therapies, and so on, right? So first, let's talk about few common myths of these deep-rooted healing services, which is applicable to all the deep-rooted, anything, any therapy which is done under, in hypnosis, in hypnotic state. Number one, it has any side effects? No, it does not. Because these deep-rooted services are a state of high consciousness, high awareness. To give you an example, without looking anywhere else, while looking at your screen, can you just answer me quickly what is kept on your left hand side? Are you aware of all the things which are kept on your left hand side? At least three of them correctly with the details. You do not know, right? Of course, we'll know about the big things which are kept like furniture or anything else, but are you aware of the small things? Many of you will be not. Are you aware of the print or design of your trouser? Are you aware of those of you who are wearing earrings or such jewelries? Are you aware of the design and details of the design? Many of you are not, right? So this is what not being aware of ourselves or our surroundings looks like. In these services, we take you to high consciousness or high awareness, where you will have where you will know everything which is around you, which is within you, which is with you, which is from you, by you, for you, everything. Yeah, so this is what these hypnosis related hypnotherapy related services are like. Okay, all these services. Now the other myth is, many people have actually asked me this: what if I get stuck in my past life, or what if I get stuck in my future life, or maybe hypnotherapy, or in my childhood if I go for age regression? That doesn't happen. As I said, it is we just take you to a state of high consciousness, high awareness. So it is, you will just feel like you are into a meditative state and you're just watching a movie in front of you with your eyes closed. That's all. Let's say that you are getting these therapies at a distance and the call drops, connection drops, for example. Even then, nothing will happen. You can open your eyes and you can just carry on with your daily activities. If you want, you can sleep also. All you will feel is, as if you have woken from a deep sleep state. That's all. It is so safe. No side effects at all. Other myth is, I will not be in control of my mind. Some other person, especially the therapist, will be in control of my mind. No, That doesn't happen. You are in full control of your mind. You are in full awareness of your mind. Just think that if you are doing a guided meditation, can anyone manipulate your mind during that time, or will you have total realization and control over the things? You will have, right? Similar is with the hypnosis as well. It's just like a guided meditation with visuals or auditory things which you hear, which you might hear or feel or think, where you will have full control over the things. The therapist, the hypnotherapist, will only act as your guide, which will help you go further, explore further. But what you see, what you feel, what you say, you will be in control of each and everything. So it's completely safe. Other thing is, it is something it is something related to, spirits or ghosts. No, it is a purely scientific thing. It's a purely psychological thing. Hypnotherapy, psychotherapy are practiced by many doctors these days. Past life regression, inner child healing are practiced by many doctors these days. In fact, one of a few of the top past life regression therapists are doctor. The one who is world renowned, Dr. Weiss, Dr. Brian Weiss, he is a psychiatrist. Other one, Dr. Newton, he's a doctor. His wife is a doctor, right? So it's a purely scientific thing. It's a purely, basically it's a scientific thing with a blend of with a thing of, spirituality, because I always say science and spirituality are connected. It's nothing which is related to spirits or ghosts or anything. Yeah. And yes, one more thing is like, it will be a different, very overwhelming experience which you might not be able to forget, which will impact your life adversely. Lately I've seen few people saying that please do not visit your past life, it will impact your life a lot. No, it will not. In fact, the hidden things which are there, which are always there with you, this is why they have come up in the form of patterns, right? So those things will be healed, those things will be balanced, because anyhow you're not free from those memories. They are haunting you, they're affecting your current life. The only difference is that you do not understand the reason behind those things, you do not understand the reasons behind those beliefs and patterns. So with these therapies, we make you revisit the thing which is unattended, which is incomplete, so that you heal, you complete that, and you heal that then and there. And in your current present life, it does not disturb you any further. You desensitize yourself to those emotions, those traumas, those memories. This is the only thing. So of course, it's just the opposite of what few people are saying, that it will be very difficult for you to carry on with your everyday life. It would have been difficult if you just visited that, like on your own. If let's say you do not have much idea about it, but you have read or heard few steps which can take you back, but you do not know how to heal, then what will happen? You will revisit the things which will be there with you, right? Which you will recall, and which you will be unable to forget for long. So yeah, this is why it is said that always take these services with a therapist. And if, especially if you are not aware how to do that, if you yourself are a therapist, you can definitely practice it on yourself. But if you're not aware of the things, please do not go by the generic articles and videos and the things which are available, because these will help those who are aware of the techniques, not them who are not aware, right? Another question which I can recall of is that is distance therapy as equal, as effective as in-person therapy? Of course it is. Therapy is equally effective. There's no difference at all. I conduct all my sessions since COVID. I conduct it online only, over video call, over live video call, and it's equally effective. It has till now, it has 100% of success results. So, and none of the clients has said that they are dissatisfied, or things have not been like, there is something which is missing in the therapy. It's equally effective. Now coming to the things which you, that is recipient, should take care of for a successful therapy. Number one, which I've been telling in this video, is please listen to your therapist. Do not bring any blocks in your mind. Do not bring any insecurities, or do not hide things from your therapist, whatever you see during the therapy. It's okay. Few things might be embarrassing. Few things might make you judge yourself. It's okay. Just be transparent with your therapist, because that will help you in healing. This therapy will be a waste if you are not transparent to your therapist. And another thing I would like to tell you here is, all the things are confidential. It will not be discussed. Basically, the therapies, the regression cases which I post on my other channel, I change the name, gender, location, everything of the person. Only the experiences are same, which I share, so that other people also learn from it. So you will be anonymous. Don't worry about that. Right? So be transparent, and no one is going to judge you. We are here, all the therapists are there to help you come out of that problem. Even if you have committed a crime, let's say there are many people who have murdered people in their past life, it's okay, it's gone, it's past. Even we are humans, we might also, maybe we have also committed certain crimes in the past, but that is another, like, that's not your present. In present, you are a person who is in problem, who is such a kind and nice person, who's dealing with problems and just wants to come out of that. So please be transparent to your therapist and be receptive, like that the therapy which is conducted. Please do not bring any kind of doubts. Have complete faith in the therapy, in God, and in your therapist. If there are any doubts, please ask before the therapy. These are the only two things required from your end to ensure a successful therapy. And of course, there will be a few instructions given to you. Please follow those instructions. Very simple instructions, very, very simple instructions. So please follow that so that you have 100% of success results. Okay. Now talking about how do we conduct these therapies basically. So the first thing we do is, of course, we have a pre-talk with the person, understanding their issues and other reasons which might be causative factors to that trauma, to that thought process, to that problem, and other things obviously revolving around the issue and other beliefs and patterns which will help us in the therapy. So we will have a pre-talk with the person. Then we will analyze the receptivity of mind. Again, there's no such difficult thing while having a conversation with them, and while doing a 5 minutes of just a receptivity test. We will understand what a person's receptivity of mind is, and then we will give them few techniques to ensure that this therapy is a success, is 100% success, and you are able to reap complete results out of that. Yeah. And these are the things. So we will give you a few techniques to practice on a daily basis, and you have to update with your experiences on an everyday basis. Again, based on your receptivity of mind, these techniques can be of 1 day, 3 days, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, and so on. It rarely goes beyond 10 days. It has happened to me only once that it has gone beyond 10 days, but that was because the client was not really regular with their techniques. Yeah. So these are the preparatory techniques. Then we will schedule your session. Sessions will be done on live video call over Zoom. Currently, this is the thing which we are following. And after the therapy, again, inner child healing and hypnotherapy is of 1 hour. And rest other therapies, that is past life regression, future life progression, parallel quantum life, so quantum healing, Akashic records, life between lives. These are for approx 2 hours. It is not recommended to cross this time frame, but sometimes it does happen that we have to go beyond this time range, or sometimes we complete it within the time also. So 2 hours for these therapies is approx. 1 hour for inner child and hypnotherapy is approx, right? Because if you go beyond that, like it will make you feel tired and exhausted. That will happen. Like, let's say if you watch a movie continuously for 5 hours, 6 hours, what will happen? Similar. Yeah. So these are the things. And after, once the therapy is done, again we have a post therapy conversation where we discuss about the things, that what all went with the therapy, and how you can proceed further from now on. Certain issues sometimes require more than one session. That is especially applicable to inner child and hypnotherapy sometimes, but not always. Rest all therapies can be dealt in one session 99% of the times. The other 2 hour therapies basically are dealt in a single session 99% of the times. And then we will discuss, and of course you will get a recording of the therapy, of the session, which will be shared only with you. Of course, maintaining anonymity is our clause, maintaining confidentiality is our clause, so it will be shared only with you. And what was I saying? Yeah, we will have discussion about how the therapy went and all those things. And after that, we will advise you few post-therapy techniques which you can practice if required, to remove habits which might which might be there with you. Because as it is said that healing can be done, but habits cannot be changed overnight, right? Let's say if someone wants to overcome their addiction of smoking, there are certain triggers, certain urges which make them smoke. So in healing, we will remove that urge, we will remove that addiction. But after the therapy, let's say if the person says, hey, it's okay, let me smoke once, what will happen? They're not feeling urge, but because of habit, they're like, okay, let me do it once. I'm not feeling like doing, but yeah, it's okay, let me do that. Or maybe habitually, let's say if you have a certain belief pattern, certain thinking pattern, you will be desensitized to the trauma. Like, the trauma will not affect you, you'll not feel anxious about it, but habitually, maybe if you're thinking about it. So these post-therapy techniques will ensure that your habit is also removed. Because healing is done till present, but future is in your hands. It is free will, it is your habit. If you focus on your habit, again it might form a different pattern in the future. So these post-therapy techniques ensure that any such problems do not happen in the future, because till now things are healed, right? And in healing, we remove the problems, we'll remove the traumas, we cut your cords, we heal you. And if there are any karmic patterns or whatever the reason is, we provide solution to everything. And in most of the therapies, we make you talk with your guides, with your angels, especially these 2 hour therapies. We make you talk with your guides, your angels, so that they also can heal you and advise you on certain aspects. It's all about psychologically accessing your deeper layers of mind. It's like a folder, which is there in your PC, which is there in your laptop, but you have forgotten access to it. Therapist will just provide you the password, or maybe you can say will help you relocate that ignored file, that forgotten file, so that you can find it and you can delete it. Deleting and finding is like you have to do it with your hands because you are in control of everything. Therapist will advise you that you delete that. So this is about deep rooted healings. If you have any doubts, any questions on these, please feel free to ask and comment below, and I'll be more than happy to assist you in that. And yeah, check care, stay blessed till we meet again.